Hi, good morning. The other week I was sitting on my couch and we get to reminisce the words my mom repeatedly told me that summer after high school. I wonder if any of you guys ever gotten told this before. Mijo, te estás poniendo bien gordo. In case you don't know, this means, son, you're getting really chubby and Spanish. About a year ago, I became interested in nutrition. I began taking courses here at Fullerton College and started doing a lot of research. I gained knowledge on the topic. Today I want to alert college students the need to develop a healthy eating lifestyle. To provide a better understanding, I will talk about the benefits of a healthy eating lifestyle, how it relates to college students, and different methods which could be applied into students' daily lives. What do students believe are the benefits of a healthy eating lifestyle? Here's a clip, let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Jenny. What are the benefits of eating healthy? Well, besides the obvious of feeling healthy, it's definitely just get energy and you feel well. You know, especially as us college students, we're stressed out and everything. But eating healthy can actually really help out.
Hi, I'm Rodney, and I think that eating healthy will give you energy versus eating junk food because you feel fat and stuffed and you can't focus in class while
Eating healthy, yeah. Running the track, I don't feel horrible afterwards, and I don't know, just you get results, through your workouts and through everything you do. You're happier, you feel
I
better.
think the benefits of being healthy, not only physical benefits, but I think there's also even emotional benefits. And a lot of people think of like as far as being secure, being confident with the way you look.
I think it's more than what the students have mentioned in the video. It's far beyond looking fit and looking good. According to Emily Ng, registered dietitian and graduate from the University of Texas, health is about staving off cancers, heart disease, and kidney problems, as well as keeping up bone and joint health, cardiovascular health, and reproductive health. I want to live longer, and I'm sure we all want to live healthier. By switching our lifestyle to a healthier food choices, we could all avoid pain for years. Each year, 2 million lives are lost due to diseases that could have been prevented from smarter choices and a better eating lifestyle. Perhaps our mothers reminded us to eat clean when we were younger. Now we're older. Our decisions empower the plate in front of us. A healthy lifestyle will increase energy, blood flow, and weight control becomes easier to manage. This is essential for students to stay focused and give their studies their full capacity. OSU alum Kim K. Bentley says that health is an area being neglected. Although all the research show that healthy kids and healthy habits lead to academic success. If nutrition is not being taught to our younger generations, we as college students should develop good eating habits and be able to provide useful information to our offspring. Students may think it's very difficult to change their lifestyle, especially when we are governed by too many bad habits. A quote from Center of Disease and Control and Prevention says that even though our habits are made when we're in our childhood, it's not hard to change. It's very easy to change if you change your bad habits little by little. Be patient and change your habits little by little. It is also recommended to take a nutrition course here at school to gain knowledge on the topic. There's actually a nutrition club here at school starting up, in case you guys are interested. Today I hope you guys understand the importance of health and you guys could apply these methods into your life to make those changes easier. I hope that I helped you guys do this.
Use your phone and countdown from there. So you have first thing minutes, no card. Fourth minute, you get a card. Going to what's for 8 minutes. The last 5 time's up. I don't think too many people got that card though. I don't think too many people got this. No,
All right, Andre,
okay.
what did you think?
I thought his attention grabber at first was pretty funny and it was a good start. Maybe the video was a little too long and could have more visuals. Overall, I liked the speech and I felt like he was prepared on it. And
Okay, well, I'm going to agree with you on a couple of points and disagree with you on a couple of other things. I like the attention device too. I thought it worked pretty well. Everybody kind of laughed at that one. They, identifying with your mom giving you a hard time, and they clearly understood more Spanish than I do. So they were laughing quicker than I was, but once you got to it, it made sense. So that worked, I thought, pretty well, and you identify what your topic area is. You actually have a pretty good thesis statement and a pretty good preview. Organizationally, though, after the speech gets started, I didn't really think that you stuck very clearly to that organization. It felt like all the material just sort of squished together and wandered around, and I didn't pick out anything that was distinct. There weren't very clear transitions. There was one section where you're talking about eating habits that did seem to me to be a little bit clearer and more distinct from everything else. Everything else was just kind of general information. I do think that that's part of the problem with the speech, is that it stays very general. I don't know that there's anybody in here who would think that anything that was said in the presentation is a surprise. It's a good idea to eat healthy. It's going to increase your longevity in the end. Even the interviews that you conducted are just other students who are offering their opinions, and they don't seem all that dramatically different from what you're talking about, except that they seem to be emphasizing maybe appearance or athletic accomplishment a little bit more. But to me, it seems like it's the highlights from a very basic presentation on nutrition, and it's not adding a lot to what the audience could use on the subject that's specific to them. What I think we talked about this a little bit. What are the bad eating habits that college students fall into? What do they need to change from? Why are they in this particular situation? Why is this a unique time or situation for them to be paying attention to? And I didn't really feel like there was anything that was particularly distinctive about your presentation. You had excellent citation of information. I mean, there's a lot of research in it, but again, it's the same, it's very general kind of stuff about, you're going to fight cancer, you're going to live longer, you're going to be healthier, you're going to have better digestion and reproductive activity and all those sorts of things if you eat well. Okay, like I said, that just seems like it's boilerplate kind of stuff that anybody would be saying about nutrition, and you did cite it. It's valid, useful information, but it's not as interesting or as it doesn't add as much to the presentation. Let's face it, your audience needs to have something more to listen to than just that general kind of stuff. I'm sure that they heard some of the same things in elementary school. All right, so let's pick it up a little bit and let's develop it based on the audience that you're talking to. The visual materials, the only thing that you had were the video clips, and I thought that was nicely put together. It was a good sequence that I kind of like the way that the voices overlapped a little bit as you were presenting them in the video clip. I thought that that worked pretty well as a transition between the different speakers there, and it was clear that you found a variety of people to talk to about the subject. I assume that you did those interviews yourself. It was edited together nicely. It did go on a little long, but it's back to the same kind of problem. It is everybody's saying the same sort of thing, and it needs to be, I think, a little bit more engaging. Other than that, there wasn't really much that was visually dynamic about the presentation. Delivery issues, I think when you watch back, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about here. You needed to rehearse a little bit more because it doesn't seem like it's flowing very smoothly. You sometimes are hesitant as to where you're going to be going next or what you're going to be talking about next. And it shouldn't, the only time that you should be hesitating is when you are kind of catching your breath as you're moving on to the next point, or maybe you're having to transition from showing the video clip and walking back over and speaking to the audience. But there are just lots of places where you're stopping and it just feels like you're not quite sure where you're supposed to go yet. You're having to look at your notes to figure that out, and it's not you speaking to us, it's a lot more reading as a consequence. So that's one of those places where a lot more practice would help.
I think just be nervous.
Yeah, anxiety does that too. Sometimes you blank out while you're speaking. We're going to talk about anxiety. I wait to talk about anxiety until after we do this first big presentation. Because everybody needs the experience to know what it is that makes them nervous. Because everybody gets nervous for a different reason. All right, thank you.